Hey everyone, welcome back to Rolling Through Life. My name is Wanda. Okay, I missed Monday and Tuesday. Sorry. But it's taken me a lot to get up the courage to show you what my craft room looks like. My craft room is in my living room. Well, I don't have a living room. I wanted a craft room more than a living room. So, and it's a horrendous mess. And this has been kind of scary to show you guys before I get started with the clean out or clean up. So, yeah, I'll be doing 10 minutes a day. And it seems like when I get my nerve up to do anything, it's in the evening. So I'll probably be doing these in the evening, hopefully before I lose daylight, but it may be late in the evening, so I'll do what I can with the lighting. Yeah, so here we go. I'm going to turn the camera around. Okay, this is my bookshelf. As you can see, I just lay yarn there when I pull it out, look at it, see if it's what I want to use, and I just wind up putting it right back there. I want to organize my magazines and my books, and I do have a notebook missing in this room somewhere, so I'm going to find that. Sometimes I stuff yarn everywhere, and there is a place for it to go. I just don't put it where it needs to be. This is the cat scratcher in the bed, which needs to be washed and find another home because it's always in my way. But there's my polyfill. I have books and magazines and things on top, and there's the missing notebook. I have yarn. These two boxes I was holding back in case I needed to ship something. They need to go in the garbage and the yarn put away that I threw in there that was in the way. My Roscoe cart, yeah, I need to utilize that a little bit more better. But I can't get back there to use that yarn. So I have to do that. Okay, right here are some magazine bins that I did purchase for the bookshelf. Here's some scraps that were sent to me. I will be doing a video on those because I had 3 YouTubers send me their scraps. So I want to do a video on that because I do have a project that I have in mind. More scraps. Boxes of stuff came in that I just threw stuff in. Some kits. More boxes. All this needs to be cleaned up. It's a project I'm working on. But, yeah. I don't even shut my drawers when I'm finished. There's the top of my desk that needs to be taken care of. Because with everything in front of my desk, I can't get to my sewing machine. So, yeah. This needs to be done also. Okay, so that's the bottle I used to water that plant, and it just got thrown there. But these need to be shipped out. I need to do reviews on them and ship them out to a friend. And that's my to-go bag when I'm working on something at the doctor's office. That's some of the yarn that I'm selling. And back there is a bunch of yarn that was sold. Here's 2 more big boxes of scraps that was sent to me. There's the doll baby I got to model my baby clothes. I think this is the cleanest part up here, is some of my books and electronics. And that's Stella. A subscriber of mine named her Stella. This is a clock. Let me see if I can get a better picture of it. This is a clock that was made by Proverbs 31. She does awesome work. So, yeah, I have to get all this picked up. This is for my Phoenix blanket. Extra fluff I have that I need to... I got some amigurumis to get done. This has been with me for 2 months. I need to repair it and get it back to the owner. Alright. Here's the windowsill. It's just a catch-all. I just throw things to the side And yeah, these here, they're going to be stuffed in a bag given to Salvation Army because I don't have enough yarn to finish them, and it doesn't look like the site is going to be carrying it anymore, and I don't feel like taking it apart and reusing it, so I'm just donating all that yarn to the Salvation Army, and someone will want to tear those apart and use the yarn. There's some yarn there. I had gotten that for pictures, but it needs to be put somewhere. Down here's a box that I received that I need to do a box opening on. Paracord that I'm working on, and stuff has fallen. This gets so full that stuff will just wind up falling. This is why I need to get done with this. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, that drawer and that drawer, I leaned on them and they kind of broke, so I need to try to find someone to repair that for me. But this is my desk, and my desk is always like this, whether the room's clean or not. I mean, I just wind up shoving something aside and going to the next project. But, yeah. So this needs to be cleaned. And here is the only clean spot in the living room. My recliner. And this is my ice yarn shelves. This is the yarn I don't think they're going to bring him back. So I will be doing auctions, giveaways, whatever. I need to get rid of it because there's not enough there to make a blanket. Even if I use 3 colors, I just don't want it. So I'll probably be doing auctions with them. But yeah, the baby, those I can combine and make baby blankets, and yeah, that's got a special project coming. So yeah. So as you can see, I have a lot to do. And I'm going to break these down in 10-minute increments that I have on camera. And then if I feel like, picking up here or there throughout the day, I may do that. But I'm going to start at the bookshelf and then work towards the yarn, getting those boxes out, so that way I can put my yarn away as I clear the rest of the room. So that's the plan. Hopefully that area is cleaned by the weekend, so that way next week when I get started, it's cleared out and I can do what I need to do. So, yeah. So the next clip will be a 10-minute cleanup. Okay, here we go. Ah. So as I said, we can only improve. I don't expect miracles in a 10 minutes. So, yeah. So, I'll see you in the next clip, which will be tomorrow. Hey everyone. So, today is Thursday. I woke up to some snow on the ground. So, I was expecting that. I mean, we needed one more snow to end out the year. So I believe Saturday we'll start our spring. I think it's going to be like 61 degrees, which is great right before Easter. So as you can see, I guess you can't see, but anyways, I didn't get the magazines sorted the way I wanted to. And I want to get them sorted to where I don't have to mess with that bookcase again. So I kept that for today. It's going to take about 10 minutes. What I'm going to do is sort it through leisure art pamphlets or booklets, amigurumi, other crochet magazines, and then craft magazines. Those are the 4 groupings I have. Now, I may have one, like the regular crochet magazines, that will overflow, so I will probably put them in with leisure arts or the amigurumi, depending on which has less, to catch the overflow. But I do want them pretty much split up into 4 separate groups. So I'm going to point the camera to my recliner where I have everything set up, so that way we can do that within the next 10 minutes. Okay, now that I have them in 4 different bins, I have the top shelf to clean off, and then the bookshelf will be done. And I have 4 minutes and 15 seconds left on the timer. So, yeah, why don't we do that? Let me turn the camera around and we'll finish up the bookshelf today. Okay, we only had 34 seconds to go. So, the bookshelf got done in 20 minutes total. So, that's good. It's a start. If you're following along with me, just take them at little pieces. Don't get overwhelmed. Like I had planned last night to finish the books last night. I just didn't feel up to it. I was starting to get overwhelmed. So I figured today would be the day I would just do the books. They're done. It's another thing finished. So let's take a good look at the bookcase. Let's see if I can get the whole bookcase in here. Alright. Okay. The top shelf, all I have on it is my thermostat, my diamond paintings, and this is what I need to use for my aids that come in. So that's all, and then I have a little booklet right there, a little junk journal that was sent by one of my subscribers. So that's taken front and center on my bookcase. So here's on the first shelf I have all my books. I do get them spiral bound, but now that it's not so jam-packed, I can look through them and find what I'm looking for. In the pink bin on the first shelf is all my Zumigurumi books. I know they just released 10. I have 2 more floating around this room somewhere, so I'm going to have to get another bin for the remainder of the books, and if they publish more, I have room. Okay, and the second shelf, I have the first 2 are my crochet books. This one has about 4 books. It's just total amigurumi, but the rest is hodgepodge of crochet. So I just combined them. The amigurumi ones are the ones at the end there. So those are all combined. The craft books are in the 3rd bin. That's with like any kind of sewing stuff, Christmas craft with the kids, whatever. And then the 4th bin, I have all my leisure art booklets. And on the bottom, I have all my notebooks with patterns that I have printed. They're in page protection sleeves, so that way I just have those put away there. If you're wondering how I have divided those. I got amigurumi, blankets, whips, clothing. I can't tell what the yellow one is. Dolls and doll clothing, boy items, and my fair projects. So that's what all I have there. And on the second shelf over here, over here, I have my, I think they're called work baskets and other smaller books. So that's all right there. Okay, so the bookshelf's complete. Tomorrow I will start on this little corner over here. I don't see it getting done in one day, but we'll see. But I will prepare for the video. Like, I'll take out the big box of polyfill that will be in the way of getting things done. I'll pull that out before I start filming. How I'm going to film in that area where you can see what I'm doing, I don't know yet. I have to figure that out. Maybe it'll be like an over, you know, I'll put the camera thing on my desk and do an overshot. But yeah, I think one day is going to be getting rid of the 2 big boxes that I have on the floor, like where I thrown yarn in. I just want to get the yarn up on the shelves. The second day is going to be probably getting the yarn somewhat situated the way it needs to be. So yeah, I hope you're following along with me. If you need the encouragement that this can be done, honestly, you're helping me too. I really appreciated the comments from the last video I did. So, and I know a lot of you want to join this journey with me. So I hope you're having success along with me. Or if you haven't started yet, you will by next week. So I will see y'all tomorrow. But today in your time. Hey, we're on day 3. So what I've done to prepare for this is there was a picture frame on the box of polyfill. I went and put that on top of my bookcase, but I took the polyfill to another room. I have to find a place where it's accessible but out of the way, if that makes any sense. So that's a problem for another day. It's over there sitting by the bathroom until I get ready to get to it, because I need to get in and out of this area to finish it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you up on my desk, try to get the best angle that I can while I go through this. Now, here is my process for this. Like I said in the beginning, there was a lot of yarn that I want to sell. So as I go through things, I'm going to figure out what I want to get rid of and then put what I love up on the shelves. But for now, I am not situating it by brands until a later day, maybe next week, because I just want to try to get through this as quickly as I can to just get the area cleared so I can actually do some fine tuning. Okay, so let me set this up and we'll get started. Okay, day 3 done. I made it. Alright, now, here's some tips I have. When you're going through something, just have an area where you throw the trash. You can pick that up when you're finished with your 10 minutes. I went through the box over there and stuff was flying over in this corner. I picked it up when I was finished. And it'll be thrown out as soon as I'm done with this video. So it makes the process go a little quicker when you're not running back and forth to the trash. Also, all I have left, well, I almost got done with the cart because I had enough time, but I have these eyes that I found. Had more than I thought. I have a new system of doing my eyes, which I'll show you at the end of everything being done. I'll do a complete review of my craft room. But this is going to be easy for me to go ahead and do at leisure. So I'm going to get those put away. I think I have the bottom of the shelf to get done on the cart left. I'll probably finish that later tonight or when I get back home from Easter with my family. So just don't beat yourself up if you don't get everything finished that you wanted to get finished. Okay? Remember, this whole process is a process. It's not perfection. We just want to live in a space that's relatively clean where we could start to create or live. You know, if you're working on your kitchen or your bedroom or whatever, you just want to be able to feel comfortable in your space again. So that's what this whole process is, okay? Progress, not perfection. We'll never get to the perfection stage. Who are we kidding? You know, because we probably have to repeat this process over and over and over for the rest of our lives, is because this is the type of disorder we deal with. Now, first, please, if you're dealing with this disorder, if you really need to go get counseling first, okay? But you can also work on this while you're working with counseling and figure out what is causing the issue, okay? I definitely recommend counseling. But if you're following along with me, 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes. Pick one little area if you have to. You know, when I first started off doing this, I would do 3 things a day. Whether it was a piece of mail, picking something up off the floor, washing one dish, you know, that's what I would do every day, was 3 things. I am now up to a 10-minute time. So take it slow. You could get there. And I hope you're taking this journey with me. And please, in the comments below, tell me how your progress is going. How you feel when you get finished with an area. I'm not saying the whole process. The area. You know, can you breathe better? Tell me if your creativity's starting to come back. Just let me know how you're doing. That's all. All right, until next week, I will see you guys later. Happy clearing out. I know you can do it. I'll talk to you later. Bye.